Hey guys, welcome back to the Ron Williams YouTube channel. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Tomorrow is the second day of December. Now, I've got some things that I want to share with you, but before I share those things with you, I'm actually going to help you get through the holidays without putting on an excessive amount of extra weight, because after the holidays, we've got to thrust forward. Now, the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to share some strategies with you. I'm going to share 2 strategies this week, and then I'm going to share 2 strategies with you next week concerning food. And then I'm going to share some exercise strategies with you. But listen, before I do that, I want to tell you this. You might think in your mind, this guy's Mr. Universe. He's won Mr. Universe, Mr. World, Mr. Olympia, Natural Bodybuilder of the Decade. He doesn't understand us. Let me tell you, I haven't always been that guy. I remember growing up being glutton. I had a gluttonous spirit where, you know, when I was little, we didn't have a whole lot to eat. So I promised myself when I turned 18 years old, I was going to get a job and eat as much as I wanted to. And I did exactly that. I can remember a time going to 4 different restaurants. One was McDonald's. I went across the street. There was I remember what it was. It was a Burger Chef, which now it's called Hardee's. But back in those days, it was called Burger Chef. Then Hardee's bought it out. And then I went to Dairy Queen. And the next one was, I think it was Burger King. So all 4 of those restaurants, I would go to one, ball the wrappers up, put it under the seat, and go to the next restaurant. And I would eat so much until, you've probably never done this. I would lay on the ground, my stomach was poked out so far, I could hardly breathe, and I would just lay there until the food actually digested and I could breathe normally again. That's the kind of struggles I had. And I had to learn how to discipline myself, change my mindset so that I could start winning some competitions the way I did. So I understand what it is to be glutton. Now, that's the guy that I am. So I'm not going to condone bad eating. But I do want to give you some tips, because I know some of you are going to eat bad. Those of you that have the discipline and the mindset, because as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. But those of you that have the mindset, you push through and you keep doing what you do because you've got that mindset and you've got that stick-to-itiveness. But some of us are not quite that strong. We've already got our minds made up, and we're already thinking about that cake. We're already thinking about mom's cookies. Man, those cookies, you can taste them already. And it's not even time, but you can taste them because you're going to eat them. Let me tell you 2 strategies of how to get through this with the least amount of damage as possible. Okay, first strategy I want to talk to you about is this. Those parties that you're going to go to, some of them haven't been decided yet. You've got plenty of time. This is just the first day of December. You host 1 or 2 of those parties, because during that time, if you're eating healthy, many times they don't have any food for you to eat there. So you're subject to eating all of these things that's not on your diet plan. So if you have the party, you have control over what's served. You can say, you know what? Hey, I want you to bring to the party turkey. I want you to bring salad, and I want you to make sure you have these vegetables in it. And I also want to make sure you bring vinegar and oil so I can put on that salad. What are you doing? You're ensuring that there's something there for you to eat. You ever thought about that? That is a strategy for you to get yourself through the holidays with the least amount of damage. Now, there's a second strategy I want you to use. It's family, friends, and food. Think about that. Family, friends, and food. When you go to that party, I want you to keep those 3 words in mind. That will be a trigger for you. Family, friends, and food. So when you go to that party, your number 1 concern is family. Your number 2 concern is friends. Your number 3 concern is food. It shouldn't be in reverse. It shouldn't be food, then family, then friends. It should be in reverse. Family, friends, then food. If you put family first, this is the way you put family first. Let this be a strategy for you. When I get to this party, who's going to be there? My brothers and sisters are going to be there. My mother and father is going to be there. My aunts, my uncles. I'm going to spend some quality time with them. You know why? Because most of the time through the year, I don't get this opportunity to really sit down. And most people, they have what we call a Christmas spirit, where they feel more giving, they feel more family oriented, and it is a time to connect. Use this as a time to connect rather than sitting there, with that spoon shoveling food into your mouth. Use that time and let food be secondary. So you're going to spend time with your family. You're going to predetermine who you're going to connect with on a deep level with your family. And then you're going to do that with your friends, and then make that time. Let food take back seat. And before you know it, the night is over and you've made it. Guess what? You're going to eat some of those things. Some of you are going to eat some of those things that are not good for you. One thing I want you to do with that, make sure you have an essential fatty acid with you, even if you have to take it in your pocket, whether it's almonds, pecans, avocado oil, wheat germ oil, whatever it is. Take your essential fatty acid with you, because it's likely that there won't be any there. And there's normally protein there. Fill your stomach with the protein, fill your stomach with the essential fatty acid, drink a glass of water to accommodate some of the space, so you don't have a lot of extra space to put the things that you'll regret later in your belly. Listen, guys, I hope you like this video. I'm not going to drag it on too long, because I'll be coming at you again in just less than a week to give you some more tips. Listen, I love you guys. Get through the holiday. Be safe. Give me a thumbs up. God bless you.
What you want?